Well, hello everybody. I haven't made a video for a little while because I've been balls deep in other stuff, but I thought I'd just make a quick video of some of my observations here. I mean, these Romanescas are looking great, just absolutely fantastic. But we've had a couple of nights of -3. The days are always like 6 or 7, but look, I've got a massive aphid problem. It's like the aphids have just said, you know what, we've manned up. And they're everywhere, you know. I don't know if you can see in there. And I have caterpillars. Which I'm assuming the birds are eating, but it's frickin' December. Was it the 19th of December today? I had to go to the vets with Oi. He got a huge lump of wood stuck in his throat. Had to get an x-ray and... Sorry if I sound... anyway, he's fine. If I sound ill, it's because I am. I had a cold and now I've got the flu. Everyone seems to have a cold and flu at the minute. But it is what it is. I don't need to be going off on some political thing about that. Just as the evidence seems to be presenting itself, the efficacy of all of these recent vaccinations are diminishing. By their own words. So anyway, big hysteria about not a lot. So never mind that. Still haven't done much on the bottom garden, so there's nothing to show. It will be peas and beans and then cabbages again next year, which means I'll have all that space for something else. I don't know what. Nothing to show there. Clearing up through in here. Got to repair the greenhouse, but it's probably not going to be worth it. Almost certainly not. So we'll see. I suppose I should move those bits of hay or put a bash over the top of them. So I don't know. I just haven't been here for a little while. I've been too busy doing another thing. Coldest temperature we've had in here for over a week is minus 0.1. No, yeah, minus 0.1. So it's not exactly, it's just as I predicted. A couple of flash evenings of cold, but it ain't cold. Currently, what's the temperature actually? Currently, just have a quick look, see. 13.7. You see that? No, it's 11.9. 11.9. So it's comfortable. So my prediction is we'll have an aphid problem next year, but we'll see. Did get a bit done here. This is all looking a mess, but I'm not too worried about it. But we've got all of these beautiful salads, winter salads, all doing their thing. All of the strawberries have been cropped and chopped. All of them, that is, except the garrigets. And all of the junk is there. So I'm actually not going to use straw. I don't think next year. It's at too much of a premium. We're not making any more. We're not making enough of it because of the changing climate. And it's expensive. I'm not sure it's entirely needed, but yeah, I've got to go through these garrigets and bring on the daughters. Bring your daughter. So that's what this red leaf stuff is. These are the surviving mama garrigets. And then I'll see if they've got any decent babies on them. But I'm not so stressed. I think I think I don't need two. I don't think I need 2 rows of Gary Getts, so I'll probably end up pulling them all out. I probably will end up pulling them all out because there's basically nothing going on in this whole terrace here. There's a few. There's like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. And then we'll see how those stolons do. And then that gives me a whole free terrace for stuff that actually will survive the heat wave of spring. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So I probably don't even have enough Gary Getts to fill half a terrace. Now I know strawberries will make a good money. That I'm fully aware of. But I'm sort of losing interest in going to the trouble to pick all these strawberries and, you know, triage them and get them all sorted and buy the punnets. A punnet is 7 centimes. So I lose 7 cents, 7 pence every time. So we'll have this terrace, the terrace behind that tree. So this is a half terrace. That half terrace. And then possibly a half terrace below. But I mean, if my game is autonomy, I really need to start thinking about growing food for the animals. Obviously I need to get this covered. I shall stick this bash stuff over that when I'm actually free to come up here properly. And so I know how much money I've made out of these Marais de Bois this year. Not as much as you'd think, but it has been a difficult year, what with the heat wave and stuff, and it's because of that I'm thinking, yeah, I'll keep some strawberries, and I made the best strawberry jam I've ever tasted. So, and if I just made strawberry jam, I'll have to do the maths, but I'd probably make more money if I sold just the pot of jam. Then I could just use all the strawberries, well, most of the strawberries, and just sell the jam and even export it. But yeah, I'm not sure. It's all evolving. You have to evolve these projects. And I also know myself, and I get bored so quick. And, you know, picking strawberries for 4 hours a day and then sorting them out and having to count all the money and all this and trust people, which is, you know, I lost about 500 euros this year through trust issues. I got the deer. They've probably taken about 300 euros this year of strawberries, but we've got a solution coming for that. So it seems like a lot of work for maybe 1,000 euros. So I just need to think, how much is it going to cost me to feed these animals, and how much is it going to cost me in meat? Well, I have the answer to the meat question. I've spent this year in my local butchers 1,050 euros. Well, 1,000, and I'll be going tomorrow for the final 50. So I've just got to think about, you know, I'll still shop there, but that's a lot of money. And if all the work I do with those few strawberries basically pays meat bill, how much then is the animal feed going to cost? And I've done the maths, and it's very complicated to explain right now, but yeah, it's not. I think enterprise, I can't. It's just, you need a lot. You need a lot of everything, and you need more than just me and woofers. I've had like a few that are good, but most of them are just a nightmare. The last one I had to ask to leave because she was just mental. So I'm thinking just grow for myself and sod it. I don't know, you know. I'm going to hopefully have a mate come in, but there's a complication with that. And that would be cool if I could guarantee that there's someone here every day doing something. It's just not possible to do it on your own, I think. I'm not downhearted. I'm just trying to be realistic with what's feasible, and I don't want to throw too much more money at this place. I'm going to spend another sort of 300 or 400 euros on plants, pre-ordered for March, delivered this time. That'll be all like the cabbages, the aubergines. I've got aubergines and tomatoes and stuff that I've kept in the greenhouse at home. So we'll see if they do well. Same with the chilies, same with the celery. So that's what's going on down there. But anyway, I don't mean to droll on. Just I don't know, a lot of work. I'm not even going to say how much money I actually made, because it would be how much money have I lost after investment. So, and that's the 4th year. So I'm thinking, couple of pigs, maybe some ducks. Rabbits are doing really well. I've only got 9 babies left. I calculated that each one so far is worth 30 euros. With the amount of food that they've been eating, but it is winter, and anyway. So yeah, I just don't want to buy any more stuff for this farm. What I've got is what I've got, and I need to start doing some green manure rotation as well, because although the soil is excellent, it's lacking in phosphate and nitrogen, particularly after the cabbages. So, anyway, if you want to be a strawberry farmer, have at least 3 of you, some flat land, a complete regular supply of water, which I have, a guaranteed market, who buy wholesale, basically, and you just grow lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of strawberries, and you have people that are willing to work for very, very cheap to pick them. This is why England's struggling with its agricultural business at the moment. The actual price of fruit and veg is augmented by having people that don't need to work for very much money. It's like a modern day slavery, basically, as far as I can see. People aren't aware of the actual cost of stuff anymore. So for me, I'm happy to make a bit of jam. I'm happy to make some punnets of strawberries. I'm happy to give them some fruit and veg across the year. But autonomy. Anyway, that's me signing off. I've been ranting for far too long. Peace. Fuck the world. Let it burn.